How do you clean up after you've broken a promise that you made? Particularly, how do you clean up at work after you've not achieved something that you intended to, or you made a promise that you were unable to keep? You expected X amount to come into the bank, therefore you were going to pay a certain bonus. And while everyone did expect it, something happened, the happening of which made it impossible for you to keep your word on it. Or perhaps your team did achieve what it had set out to achieve. They did make the amount of money that you had promised to. They are entitled to their bonuses. But something has happened that has suddenly created a black hole in your finances into which the money has gone. And you know that your team is upset, and you know that they no longer trust you. And this matter is sort of hovering in the air like a bad smell. Don't let it hover for long. Clean it up. And it's really simple to clean it up. Simple, not easy. Number one is acknowledge it. Call everyone together. Listen, guys. I said X. We had agreed on Y. You guys came through and I did not. And the reasons why I did not are, and let them know what happened. You'll be surprised how generous people are when you tell them where you failed. In fact, it's interesting. If you've ever taken an annual report from Berkshire Hathaway, which is one of the greatest, I think, financial houses in the world, one of the things that you'll notice is that very often George Soros, who starts the commentary, starts off by admitting to a mistake that he has made. People are very generous when you admit to something. They get it. Nobody's 100% perfect. But if you don't tell them, then you allow a vacuum in which a story is created. Tell them where you failed, what happened, what changed the playing field. Acknowledge what it must have done for them. Let them let you know how it landed for them and take it on. The point here is not for your ego to fight with their ego. The point here is to let it be aired and let it all out. And then when you're done, let them know what you're committed to. Could it be that you can still commit to that? Can you recommit to something else? Are you unable to commit to anything right now until something stabilizes? Let them know. But also show that you're on the same side. Very often, people will come to the staff meeting and be told what they feel is an insincere story, an unapologetic apology, if that is possible, and then a promise for a future that is completely non-tangible. And all that that does is erode their trust in you, their confidence in your word. And ultimately, it erodes you in their eyes. You don't need that from your team. Clean it up. Acknowledge what happened. Explain it, renew a promise, or let them know what you are committed to. Commit to it. Take some of the pain, and sometimes you do need to. And then ask the final and usually the most powerful question in a conversation like this. What else would you need to say for this conversation to be complete with you so that we may be able to move beyond this position to something that works for all of us? Ask that last one. You might find that whatever it needs that needs settling is settled in the answering of that question. It's a tough one when you're the leader of a team or an organization because you always want to look right. But you can either look right or have a great team. The choice is yours. It really is. And one of the things that I hope is that you choose to subscribe because we've got lots more videos on their way.